Last week, Frontier released a trailer for Planet Zoo 2, and I am super excited. Join me as we discuss my initial thoughts and questions about the new trailer. Hey everyone, Beaver here with Beaver-Games. Welcome to the dam. Last week, Frontier announced that Planet Zoo 2 will be available for purchase from the 13th of October this year. A sequel to the game that so many of us have fallen in love with promises not only to update and remodel some of the original animals and mechanics, which is amazing in and of itself, but as well as that will also bring us two of the most requested player wishes since the launch of the first game: fully aquatic animals and flying birds. Honestly, when I first saw the trailer, I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and it took me a few watches for the reality to sink in. Fish and birds in Planet Zoo. I honestly don't have a lot to say that's not already been said. I'm a bit late in getting this video out, but I just wanted to voice my excitement and add to the hype that this game is being given, and just share a couple of wishes about what game mechanics I would like to see going forward. First of all, before we do that, I just wanted to show off some of the animals revealed and the Planet Zoo website gallery. It's amazing to see that the returning animals are looking top quality, and the new animals are looking absolutely stunning as well. I think my favourite has to be the hawksbill sea turtle. I'm really excited for the golden eagle as well. On the topic of returning animals, and specifically the axolotl in the deluxe pack, I have seen some question whether this animal should be included since we've already paid for it previously, and likely many of you guys will have your own opinions about that too. However, I wanted to share my own 2 cents on the issue, and hopefully I can alleviate some of the worries that you might have. First of all, yes, it looks like we will be paying for animals that we've already paid for in Planet Zoo 1. However, from what we've seen of the returning animals, they've all had a huge glow up in terms of their design and their animations, and so to me, it only feels right that we pay a designer and developer for that improvement. If they had just ported over the original models from Planet Zoo 1, then I would be less happy about it. But as it stands, I've got no qualms with it. It's a brand new game, a brand new model, and I, for one, don't expect Frontier to be handing out all the original animals for free in the base game straight off the bat. In this video, I'm not going to be doing a trailer breakdown. It's been playing in the background, and I'm sure you've seen it 100 times by now anyway. Other creators have had a lot more time to prepare their videos and already have fantastic trailer breakdown videos for you to check out of their own. I do, however, want to talk about features I'd like to see in the game now though, as a result of getting aquatics and flying birds in the game. Features that I personally think should be essential in this game and that I feel would bring this game to life a little bit more. First of all, one of the biggest features I would love to see for the aquatics is the shark tunnel. These are very popular ways to see underwater sea life and are found in many aquariums around the world. One way I can imagine Frontier implementing this is to add special entrance and exit doorways onto the aquarium habitat and connect them together with new shark tunnel paths, with the expectation that they would act very like viewing domes in Planet Zoo 1, where guests would walk through the doorway and appear in the tunnel as they did with the dome. Introducing this feature would offer your guests a unique and up-close experience with the new animals. Shark tunnels were technically possible to make in Planet Zoo 1, though they were tricky to do and very janky, so it would be amazing to see an official tunnel in Planet Zoo 2. And with the introduction of aquariums, Frontier have the perfect excuse to add them. The biggest feature I'd like to see for the birds would be something like a falconry education talk. Using something similar to the education seating talks from the first game, I can imagine a keeper would come out displaying one of the birds of prey. I'm really hoping we get more eagles, owls, hawks, falcons, etc., and letting them fly from perch to perch. We have something similar to this with the exhibit education talks. I'd like to see this expanded and be a bit more dynamic with the birds. Finally, to finish, I just have a couple of questions that I've had, and maybe you've not considered, and these questions might spark questions of your own. Maybe you've thought about these questions and you think you might have some sort of an answer to them. Either way, I'd love to hear from you down in the comments below. The first question is about the aviaries. Will these enclosures be bird-only enclosures, or do you think other animals will be able to be placed in there as well? For example, could you use the aviary mechanics to create a primate habitat, or a big cat habitat, for example? If this is possible, could you add birds to a mixed species habitat? For example, can you have toucans, capuchins and capybara all in one habitat? Secondly, I'm really curious about the predation element of the game. In Planet Zoo 1, if you put a predator in with a prey animal, the predator would kill the prey unless sandbox settings stopped it. But how will this work with the sharks in the aquariums? Will they kill the other fish? Will they be allowed in with the other fish? Or will they have to have their own habitats? I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments, and whilst you're there, I'd appreciate a like in the video if you've enjoyed this, and a sub if you've not already subscribed. It really means a lot to me. Hopefully we might still hear some news about the DLC on the 7th of June, perhaps even get some gameplay footage, so I'm looking forward to that. That's all for this video now though. I hope you have a great rest of your day. For now though, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.